It was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing in the worst possible way. You know, it's the thing that when you see it, it takes your breath away, but you hope you don't see it. Because you know that if you do see it, people are in trouble, people are suffering. This is the state's capital city, in danger, in continuing danger for a while. There were so many angles, there were so many different things happening in real time that you're not going to clearly understand and appreciate the context of if you're covering it from Sioux Falls. So we went to Pierre. We took a majority of the news operation and we moved it to Pierre. And to this day, and this means a lot to me, to this day, if I'm in Pierre, people will stop me and they'll say, "Thank you for coming to Pierre when we were in trouble."
Now, most of our weather team stayed back at the station during the flooding in Pierre, but the reporters and photographers that were on the scene still talk about that experience to this day.
Brian's right. When you see images like that, you know people are in trouble. This year marks the 10th anniversary of that major flooding event in Pierre. As Austin Goss shows us, it's a weather event that still resonates with people in that area today.
Although it has been 10 years, those living in the Pierre area at the time of the 2011 floods remember it like it was yesterday.
Somebody made a call or got a call that the Army Corps of Engineers had called our office and there was going to be some major releases and it would be potentially record-breaking.
And record-breaking it was, as the output of the Oahe Dam would more than double the previous record output. That left residents of the Pierre area with little time to prepare for the worst. People from across the region gathered to lay sandbags, set up pumps, and move people out of their homes.
We would look around and say, well, he's got one more sandbag level on his sandbag wall than we do, so it was our turn to bring it up, but you could never reach the goal.
Short supplies and time left many improvising on the fly.
Some of the plastic we had, it had nylon in it, and so it really didn't meet spec. And I knew that all along with Whitman. And so it came time in the middle of the night, we were putting it down at Fort Pierre, and they said, "No, you can't use that because it doesn't meet spec." So I run over to Pierre, and we had the same situation. And I remember telling the guy, the inspector, I said, well, they let us use it over in Fort Pierre. Why can't we use it here? So he says, "Okay, I guess if you can use it there, we can use it here." So then I went back to Fort Pierre and I said, "Well, they're letting us use it in Pierre, so why can't we use it over here?"
We had some neighbors who did not leave, who chose not to leave, and lived on the second floor of their house. They moved everything out like we did, expecting the 4 feet of water, but moved everything to the second floor.
However, for most, it would be roughly 100 days before they were back in their homes. Now, 10 years later, residents and government officials alike keep a cautious eye on all things Missouri River water level related.
Put in more snowpack monitoring systems and also moisture monitoring systems on the plains. So now not only is the mountain snowpack being monitored, we're beginning to monitor the snowpack on the Great Plains.
But the memories remain.
We just had volunteers that just amazed me. And I think that speaks a lot to South Dakotans' attitude about helping our neighbors.
In Pierre, Austin Goss, Dakota News Now.